For my paper, I analyzed the TV series Degrassi. This show presents multiple generational issues. Degrassi is about a high school where kids have problems to face every day. There is no real purpose behind the show except for presentation. People just watch it because it's entertaining to watch. There's nothing to figure out behind it or anything. There's no real point. It's just basically things that go on in the U.S. and high schools today all wrapped up into one high school. Violence, sex, drinking, drugs, and smoking all happen on this show, which kind of makes it fun to watch, I guess. The first of these will be the sexually transmitted diseases. In analyzing the show, you find that there's a specific episode when Degrassi had a gonorrhea outbreak. Gonorrhea is a sexually transmitted disease. Emma actually is one of the characters, and she's the character that started the outbreak. She got the disease when she went down to the ravine, which is where they hung out at, and performed oral sex on Jay without using protection. It was also mentioned that chlamydia was going around as well. The reason why this is a generational issue is because it's able to be prevented but is ignored. People don't pay the special attention that they should to it. Generations before now were less aware of the diseases. In the 21st century, there are multiple outlets for information. You can go on the web and find out, facts. You can talk to your parents. I'm sure there are a couple of groups you can go talk to if you feel like you had a problem or you feel like you might have a disease or may come in contact with a disease. Help wasn't really presented to the students as need be, and that is the problem. I read an article by Bridget Brooks that said that the rates of co-infection, which is chlamydia and gonorrhea, presented as one infection in the population, exceeded those that justify dual treatment in patient care settings, which means with the proper treatment, you are able to make it out of these diseases or even prevent them before they happen. Another issue analyzed is drug abuse. Many recreational drugs are seen through the series in many different seasons. Marijuana was one, angel dust, better known as methamphetamines, oxycodone, just about anything, but those are the only ones that were really mentioned highly or people suffer from them, like main characters. Like reality, the drugs that they used influence high sex drive and increased sexual behavior. There was a girl that got raped because she had the date rape drug, and this is because she wasn't watching what she was drinking. She was also trying to drink alcohol, and somebody put a drug inside of her drink. She shouldn't have been drinking alcohol in the first place, but of course alcohol abuse is among the recreational drugs that I listed. Not only did it affect off-campus behavior, but in school effects also took place. A couple of the main characters suffered grade changes, and a couple of them dropped out. They all went through stress problems to the point where they didn't know if they were going to pass the class or the exam, which caused problems between their friendships. I read an article by Ron Schechter. It reported that 1 in 4 students in high school used or abused prescription drugs. It continued to say that there is a strong correlation between the drugs and grades. Reported students that took those or more drugs resulted in 26% earning mostly C's and 41% earning D's and F's, which means that the drugs that they use, in this case, inflicted pain on them mentally when they were thinking about the grades that they were getting and just in school behavior, talking back to the teachers, anything like that. Racism, homophobia, religious bigotry, and sexism also turn up in the show. A couple kids are bullied, which is another issue, and I believe that older generations didn't suffer as many problems because the use of drugs was not influenced by TV shows. You see drugs a lot and sex a lot on TV shows nowadays, and that's a problem. Thank you. This is my presentation. Thanks for listening. Bye.